Hey guys, I'm Nicholas from the August intake, and today I'd like to share my view on what is mooting. And so before I start, I'd like to begin. I'd like to split my talk into three parts. And first, I'll talk about what is mooting, and secondly, I'll talk about what are the skills needed in mooting, and thirdly, what are expectations that we can have for mooting. Okay, what is mooting? Mooting is an oral presentation of a legal issue or problem against an opposing counsel and before a panel of judges. So a typical moot problem is concerned solely on a point or points of law. Normally, it will take the form of a case heard on appeal from a lower court with the grounds of appeal clearly stated. So, how is mooting done? A moot usually consists of four speakers divided into two teams, each consisting of a leader and a junior counsel. So, on one team represents the appellant and another team represents the respondent. So, to win a moot, you do not necessarily have to win the legal case, but you must make the best presentation of your legal arguments. So, the skills required in mooting are, in my view, there are three essential skills needed for mooting. So, I'm sorry, actually there are four skills needed for mooting. Alright, first, you must have teamwork, because virtually all moots involve students working together as teams. So, mooting inculcates the skill of working with others to achieve the best possible collective results. So, by saying teamwork, you need to know your co-counselor's strengths and weaknesses to back him or her up. Okay. So, secondly, is the preparation. Right? You must always be prepared for a moot. Right? What does it mean? So, to begin with, you must prepare your submissions in detail and learn their contents. Right? And you must also practice your submissions until you don't have to look down at your notes, not even once. So if you have done your preparation well, you can relax and immerse yourself in the situation. Okay, when you're prepared, the information you need will be safely stored in your head, and your memory will only fail if you are tense. So hence, you can minimize the risk of tension by preparing more for the experience. And thirdly, the composure. Well, composure, I think composure is very, very important for mooting, right? A mooter should always stay composed, and he shall never get panic or frustrated when I ask questions by the judges. So, by avoiding this problem, you can ask your friend to start interrupting you repeatedly with questions while you are making your submissions. Keep repeating it until you are completely familiar with the whole mooting process. Okay. The fourth skill that is needed is the time management skill, right? To be a good mooter, you must present your argument effectively and you must not, because you are doing it in a team, so you must not take too much. You must not do it over time. You must not take too much of your co-counselor's time. So each of you must share balance balance workload, balance share of the arguments, right? So time is important for mooting. Well, the third part, the third things that I would like to share today is about the expectations for a mooting, for a moot. So what can we expect from a moot, right? A mooting, through mooting, we can gain an insight of what a real life court process, how a real life court proceedings will operate. And through mooting, we can also learn some important skills that are needed in real life practice next time in the future. So yeah, so these are the two things that a law student can expect to learn from mooting. Just a little bit of tips and recommendations on mooting, right? So as a mooter, you must always dress to impress. Okay, look.
Action.
Okay. Next tip is that you also have to pay attention to the formalities. Okay, for example, are you required to address the court as Your Honor or some equivalent formality? Must you make appearances? Do you need to give full case citations? And so you have to. All of these formalities you have to find out beforehand, and be ready to comply with these formalities confidently and smoothly. So with that, I'll end my video presentation today, and much obliged.